So this is the Flipgrid response. So this will be my response to the Flipgrid question. Remember, you need to do this before the end of these next 2 weeks before we start the actual instruction and moving back within the content of our actual geography class. There's just a few questions. I just want you to answer them to the best of your ability. Try your best. I know some people get embarrassed on doing this, but like I said, I'm the only one that's going to see this. But anyways, so the first question, how are you feeling today? On a scale from 1 to 10, I'm actually about a 10. I mean, the good thing is we're healthy, or I'm healthy, my wife's healthy. To my knowledge, my family's healthy at this point. I get to work from home and, be around my family and things like that, and I still get to do what I love to do, which is teach and communicate and help young people and whatever they're struggling with. So I'm glad. I would say I'm about a 10 today. What have you been up to during this time off? So during this time off, I basically been trying to stay active and working out. I've been playing a lot of video games, making some YouTube videos, and then we did like a project in our house. We like remodeled our little laundry room. So I've been trying to stay busy, been going to sleep super late, like 2 in the morning, waking up like at 1 in the afternoon. Trying to fix that since we're kind of getting back into the swing of things. But that's what I've been doing with my time off. What have I learned from this experience? The biggest thing that I've learned from, being off and basically being in lockdown mode and staying within the house for the most part is that, you miss a lot of the things that you complain about. I used to complain. I'm not a morning person, so I used to hate getting up in the morning to go to work. And then I would go to practice, whether it be football practice, basketball practice, wouldn't get home till like 7 o'clock at night, eat dinner, basically go to sleep and do the same thing the next day. But I honestly could say that I miss doing that. And, that's one of the biggest things I learned to, cherish the moments that you do have and, live in the moment all the time. I guess that would be my biggest learning experience that I've had during this time off. The next thing is, what 3 things are you most excited about doing when this is all over? When this is all over, I want to be able to travel. We were supposed to go to Hawaii during spring break, but we obviously canceled our trip because of the whole COVID-19 stuff. So that's one thing. 2, I would like to go shopping, like just walk around the mall and like not feel, just basically walk around the mall, maybe buy a new pair of shoes or something. And then also just kind of get together with my friends and family, maybe have like a little party or something. Just, it feels weird not interacting with them regularly like we normally do. So those would be kind of the 3 things that I'm most excited about doing when this is all over. What is my favorite song right now? I forget what it's called, but it's like a Romeo Santos song. I forget, but it's some bachata song that my wife is like in love with. That's the song that's in my head right now, so I guess that's what I'll say is my favorite song. What TV show do I recommend watching? The last show I was watching was called Kim's Convenience. It's like a Korean family that lives in Canada, and it kind of just, their everyday life. But it's a funny show. There's 4 seasons of it. I kind of enjoyed it, but that was the last thing that I watched. I don't know if everyone would like it, but that was the last TV show that I watched. What is the best method to get in contact with you? The best way to get in contact with me would be through email, Microsoft Teams. There's a chat function that you can chat on. An email, Jupiter messages. I even had my Google Voice number on the syllabus. So the syllabus is on Microsoft Teams, so you can see I have a Google Voice phone number where you could send me text messages. You can even call if you really needed to. And then I'm thinking about doing Zoom meetings. You guys probably heard a lot about the Zoom. It's like a group FaceTime chat. So those would be the best ways to get in contact with me. And then lastly, what are my concerns, questions that I have about the class moving forward? My biggest concern is just making sure that all students are able to, access the information and the content and are able to like actively participate with the class through this new distance learning situation. Maybe the environment that you're in, or maybe the resources that you have might be tough for you to like be able to like sit on a computer for an hour or whatever and do classwork. So I'm hoping that it all works well, and obviously we're here for you guys, our school district, our school site, all your teachers. So if there's any way we can help guide you through this experience, we're obviously here for you. So that was my reflection to the Flipgrid response. Remember, you need to do this before the end of the next 2 weeks. So you have 2 weeks from today to just post your response. Like I said, I'm the only one that's going to see it, so you don't have to feel super threatened. I know I talked a lot more, but I guess I'm a little bit more comfortable talking on camera. But I would love to hear from you guys. Like I said, it's been 3 weeks since I've talked to any of you guys, so I would greatly appreciate you guys to do this. And that's it for now. Thanks for tuning in.